What's up, everybody? Back for another Hawkeye Star Wolf video. And if you're like me, even though the banner is still out for another 10 days and you're not too sure if you're even going to get the unit, I'm unguaranteed I'm getting the unit. I'm spending money. Anyway, I don't know who said that. Uh, you're probably already pre-farming for the new unit, the Herta. Yes, the Herta, right? Huge Kingdom Hearts fan. She basically has a Keyblade. I'm summoning, right? So if you're like me, you're probably going to be pre-farming, and this video is exactly for you because I'm going to be going over everything you need to have before the Herta drops so you can fully, completely max her out. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you actually don't need to upgrade the basic attacker. Oh, you actually don't need to upgrade this, yada yada. I like to look at a unit and see that they are completely 100% built, right? That's just me. So that's why I always recommend having all of the stuff for the unit, just because some people just like having their stuff leveled up, right? And like, what if I need to throw out a basic attack and I end up losing a cycle because my basic attack wasn't leveled up? Then what, you know? It is what it is. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the video, right? Now, the most important thing in this game is, yes, I know, it's credits, right? To completely max out a character, you are going to need quite a bit. You're going to need 3.9 million credits. It's actually, the number is like a little bit less. I think the exact number is like 3.887, something like that, right? So I just rounded up to 3.9 million. As you can see, I'm almost there. I'm almost at the required amount of credits. So that's good for me. All right. Now, of course, the second most important thing besides credits is going to be actually getting your character max level, and that's when you need books, right? You need a total of 290 of the purple 4-star books. As you can see, I'm covered on that. I have enough books, so I am raring to go. Now, another important thing, and probably the hardest thing to get out of all these materials, because it really depends on what you have left to farm and how long you've been saving, and that is the Tracks of Destiny. You will need a total of 8 of these to completely max out Herta's traces and unlock some of the bonus traces that give her completely new abilities. This is very, very important to have, especially for 5-star characters, because it takes quite a bit more of the Tracks of Destiny to actually level up their traces than it does the 4-star characters. So make sure you have at least 8 of these. I don't recommend using your I believe it's the Starlight Exchange ones. Yeah, from this, I recommend just getting pulls, or if you don't have your first copy of Jeffrey's Light Cone or Bronya's Light Cone, those are pretty good options. But don't buy these. Don't buy these unless you're a whale, right? Please, please, I beg of you, right? Now, next things up is going to be what you're going to use to actually level up her traces. Now, thankfully, we don't have a trace material in 3.0 that she's going to need, so you can actually pre-farm this. For her traces, you are going to need the rough sketch, dynamic outlining, and I forgot what the 4-star one is because I actually haven't gone around to farm her traces yet, but it's going to be the Pen and Coney Erudition one, which I will pull up right here. It is located right here on the map. Calyx Crimson, Bud of Irradiation, right? Now, once you have grinded up those, you are going to need a total of 18 of the 2-star ones, 69 of the 3-star ones, and a total whopping 139 of the 4-star ones. Now, as you can see, I'm a little behind on that, so I need to start doing that soon, probably while the double XP, or not double XP, sorry, well, technically double XP, double drops is currently going on. I'll probably throw a little bit of stamina at this so I can get that all ready. But yeah, this one will probably take the longest, so I recommend trying to get that done now. Now, to the next one, which is probably going to be one of the faster ones, at least for me. I always get it done within like a day or two, and that is her character ascension materials. Now, her character ascension materials are going to be this right here. These are the Penacony Imaginary, or not, sorry, Imaginary. Dear Lord, you can tell I was, having Sunday on the brain. Anyway, this is for the ice characters in Penacony, right? The location is going to be right here on. I probably should have showed the map. The other one was the Grand Theater. This one is the Dreamscape Revere. It is going to be located right here. You're going to need a total of 65 of these. You can see I have already grinded these out, right? Then you're going to need the weekly boss for the Herta. And funny enough, the Herta's weekly boss is nothing to do with actual Herta space station. It's not the Beetle or anything. It's not anything new. It's actually the Fei boss. Yeah, kind of weird, right? Now I have a total of 8, which I still need to grind this up because you are going to need a total of 12 of these, right? So it won't take you too long. Just make sure you do your weeklies this week before reset, which is going to be upcoming soon, and then just do this boss next reset, and you should have more than enough. Luckily, it doesn't take that long to farm it, unlike another game that will not mention Genshin. I hate them for not letting me level up my mob because talents, very annoying. But I mean, hey, different game, right? That's not our issue here. We just need to do a few rounds and we're good, right? Then, last but not least, you're going to need to grab a few things to level up her traces, along with the erudition materials. This one, you're going to head on over to your assignments. You're going to go down to this one right here. You are going to need a lot of these guys, right? Luckily, if you start your assignments now, you'll have plenty more than enough. Even if you just play the game like slightly, you'll have like 1,000,000 of these, right? As you can see, I have an absurd amount of these. You're going to need 56 of the 2-star one, 71 of the 3-star one, and 73 of the 4-star one. And then you will be able to completely level up and max out the Herta's traces. So big W there. You'll have her max ascended. She'll be super cool, hit hard, all that good stuff. Now you're probably wondering, okay, we have all that stuff farmed. What should I farm for her relics, right? Now what I am personally farming, let me go over to the travel log here. We're just gonna jump over here with this. I am farming for her 4-piece. I'm using the Scholar Lost in her addition to increase crit rate, and thanks to the live stream, we know that she has enhanced attack after ulting, so increases her skill and ultimate damage. She is going to be hitting the hardest with both of those. Then after you ult, your skill is going to do increased damage, which the Herta has an enhanced skill, so that'll be a big W there. Plus, you can't go wrong with a little bit of crit rate. So this is what I'm farming for her 4-piece. I'm pretty much just running your average crit rate, enough crit rate to make sure you crit a lot, as much crit damage as you can get kind of deal, the classic DPS build, really, right? And in terms of her 2-piece, since she seems to want to have erudition characters, I am rocking this set right here, which is funny enough. If you're an Acheron fan, you're gonna know this one is the Izumo Gensei Divine Realm, which is increase their attack by 12%. Then entering the battlefield with someone of the same path, you get 12% crit rate. This will allow you to have 20 free crit rate, so you're pretty much guaranteed to have a crit damage body as long as your crit rate rolls are somewhat decent. If you end up getting bad rolls, you can still rock a crit rate body and have a ton of crit rate and just guarantee critting all the time. But I am going to shoot for a crit damage body and just get some decent crit rate rolls. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not fully done farming it, but these are the planar ornaments and 4-piece relic set I am rocking on the Herta, right? Feel free to let me know what you guys are going to rock in the comments. Obviously, she's not out yet, so we don't know her exact ones, but number crunching and all that, it seems like these ones are going to be the best for her, right? Let me know in the comments if you guys are going to summon for the Herta, if you're already pre-farming, you're waiting until you see a video like this to pre-farm, what are you going for, a light cone, E1, E2, are you skipping? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe. We're going to have a lot of should you summons and build guides and all that coming up soon, so you don't want to miss it. Anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.